All right, we're alive. Yeah, sorry for trying to watch the bazaar earlier. I was trying to play the bazaar, and then my computer exploded, so that's unfortunate. Guess we're doing this now. We'll see. Volume is not here. All right. All right. Well, so it goes. All you can do. All you can do. Otherwise, let us chat. All right. Let's talk. Let's enter immersive storytelling. Let's do a section of this. Just as White sets up a remote call with Section 6, a familiar figure rushes in. Guys, can you be Section 6 now? Are they with Proman? Something important to confirm with them. Relax, you. Section 6 just found Proman and I'm able to contact them now. So I have to call now. I'll patch you in too. Not long later, Wyatt successfully gets into contact with Section 6 and explains the situation.
すまないみんな。僕たちはしばらく星見さんの行方を追えそうにない。
そうですか。私の方でも
It is indeed.
部長
It
や
is
マスコミ
indeed.
の友人にそれとなく探りを入れてみましたが、宮城課長の逮捕やパールマンの出現に関する情報は届いていないようです。
I'm so excited
も
to
しもし
keep continuing.
こちらは主演です。聞こえていますか？至急確認していただきたいことがあります。パールマンはそこにいるんですね。うなじです。彼のうなじを見てください。耳の後ろ、生え際のあたりに小さな傷がありませんか？
Like new Atlas games or?
何をする？私の髪がどうしたというの？
Nice.
そっと優しくしてくれ。
主演ちゃんか。確かに右の襟足付近に2ミリほど
Did
の
they put a
小さな
tracker in
傷がありま
him?
す。どうしてこんなものがあると？
治安局では特殊かつ重大な事件の容疑者を収監する場合、
Oh
中で危険な
no.
ことをしないように小型チップを埋め込むことがあるんです。そして一連の重大事件の容疑者であるパールマンに使用されたチップは GPS タグがついていて、
Oh.
まだ有効であることがわかり
That's a
ます。
sick. There's been so many sick swerves in this in 1.4 so far.
GPS? しかも
He's
まだ
so
有効だっ
tiny.
て。
He's a little.
それって
He's,
飛行船が事故った後も
can
動
do
いてたって
the
ことですよ
Lion
ね。
King with him.
ちょっと。それじゃあ治安局はずっとこいつを追跡できてたってことになるんじゃないですか。
Like he does read like a goblin, which is great.
この事件の管轄治安官がそうしようと思えば、つまりブリンガー長官はずっとパールマンを探す手段を保持していたんです。さらに局内の記録を調べたところ、パールマンの所在地は
Okay, well that's pretty damning. Hopefully that helps Juyu and
彼はただ野放しにされていたわけではあ
he's
りま
like
せ
a
ん。
grounded character. Well, I haven't played grounded yet.
我々のこれまでの行動はある仮説に基づいたものでした。黒幕の目的はパールマンを抹消することで証拠を隠滅し、我々に真相を暴かれないようにすることだと。
We had a severe amount of tech issues earlier while I was playing the bazaar, and now we're here.
いつでもパールマンを見つけられたのなら、
Oh hell
これ
yeah!
までの包囲や連れ去り、逃亡、そして妨害には何の目的が？
Because they were trying to cover it up.
悪者の長官がボスを逮捕したのって私たちを弱っちくするためじゃないの？
Thank you. Yeah. I don't know if they're fixed long term. I also don't know what happened though. So I'm currently suspecting for various reasons my graphics card, which is the venerable 1070, which is great. I do like it, but yeah, I've been trying to hold out for a long time because like graphics cards have been like $1,000 for so long now. Yeah, fingers crossed.
私たちの前提が間違ってたなら、ブリンガーが雅さんを連れて行ったのには別の理由がある気がする。
I'm gonna check out my tea real quick. Yeah, that is super weird. Hey, hell yeah. SMT5. Well, I didn't even know what Stellar Glow is. Whoa. Hell yeah. That's very cool.
別の理由ってまさか課長そのものとか
Nothing seemed off with her. Bro didn't know about the sentient sword.
第一うつろ狩りに手を出そうなんて手っ取り早い自殺みたいなもんだって。
待って、そういえば変なことがあったの。郊外のフォローで
Yeah, I remember you were pretty cool on them. Quickly fill everyone in on what happened with the katana inside the hollow, leaving them with even more questions.
まさかあのどこを叩いても誇りの出そうな次期総監の目的が本当に課長だって。でもどうして？
理由はどうあれ、雅はもう連れ去られてしまいま
Nico,
した。
that's had larger than your desk. Holy shit.
私はなんて愚かなんでしょう。すぐに部長に連絡しないと。
みんな落ち着いて。まずは雅さんがどこにいるかはっきりさせ。
Let's go back to that real quick. Incredible, 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 incredible.
するのが先じゃない。ブリンガーにも言えることだけど。
Yeah, we gotta do that too, Longbow. I've clearly put a bunch of chips into one basket and need to now spread the chips across multiple baskets. Which means I'm probably building Piper, I think? For one team or another? Because, like, I feel like it's probable that Miyabi can 3-star just, like, basically by herself. And we can, so I could give Piper to either her or... So can Yanagi, though. They can both basically solo. So I can give Piper to one of the two of them. And then, let's see what's up.
雅を護送している車両は治安局のものですから追跡する方法はあります。ブリンガー長官の方は
Yeah, I haven't played 4 yet, Shinky, but I've heard good things about it, though. Sounds kind of wild.
あやつなら当時ビジョンの事件が終結を迎えた広場にいるはずであるぞ。
Yeah, makes sense.
デッドエンドフォローの外周にほど近い
That's
あ
nice.
の場所にな。
チンイー先輩
2/3 on the tutorial.
どうしてわかるんですか？
ニュースで報じられておったではないか。そこには今日あやつが演説を行う特設会場があり、
That sounds
ま
concerning.
た予定通り執り行われるとビジョンの件にゆかりある者たちや熱心な市民が大挙して押しかけるとも言っておったな。みんな手分けして行動しよう。雅さんとブリンガーを同時に探すの。
Okay.
わかりました。雅は我々が探します。直ちにフォローから出ますのでガイドをお願いできますか？
いや僕たちは課長を追うべきじゃないと思いますよ。
Yo, what up, Shinky?
なぜです？雅が心配ではないのですか？もし彼女に万が一のことがあったら私は。
月城さん落ち着いてくださいってば。僕たちの現在地はどっちかというとブリンガーの近くです。
You got her on one accidental roll on her
それに
banner?
こっちはまだパールマンを連れてるんですから。
No, you have to level her. She's so good.
ですが
And she's a fun character.
ですがもよすがもないですよ
What's not to like?
副課長。僕の言う通りだって内心分かってるくせに。
That, okay, I see you. I see you. That's fair. No, that's fair.
なぎね私も今回だけは春マザの言う通りかなってこんなことめったにないんだし
The
たま
absolute,
には聞いてあげようよ
the absolute avalanche of strays that Harumasa just caught.
そうかくちゃんさ結構傷つくよそれ。
雅は私が追跡します。さっきも言った通り囚人護送車の位置は特定でき
That's a
ま
great
すし
point.
私も治安局の人間ですから容易には疑われないかと。
Shiyuan, great point.
月城さん、私と雅はかつての同級生で昔からの友人でもあるんです。
Yeah, that's true.
あなたの気持ちはよくわかります。必ず連れて帰ると約束しますね。 私もいるよ。シュエンさん、一緒にみやびさんを連れて帰ろう。
Okay.
良きかな。配役は決まったようであるな。我はビデオ屋に残り、公庫の憂いを断つとしよう。
Asaba exists strictly to catch what I call the triple S, the section 6 strays, if I have to give him props. Yeah, this is impressive. Between 1.3 and 1.4, this is really the first time we've seen Yanagi like really losing her shit. There were a couple times in 1.3 where she was like close to losing her shit, but she was still like, able to kind of pull it together. Like the wall came down, but she was still like relatively composed.
強いどころじゃないよ。私は新エリート最強のプロ棋士なんだから。きっとみやびさんを連れて帰ってくるからね。
わかりました。
It's true. Do they even know we're Python yet?
どうか課長を頼みました。
Belle Jion is waiting for you at the parking lot. I think she wants to talk to you about searching for Miss Hoshimi, but I feel like she's not in a good mood. She might still be upset since we hid her identity from her. There's a chance we should really give her a proper explanation. Understandable. The car designs in this go crazy. What's up, Fake Pie? Yeah, it's a long story, Fake Pie. We started. It's been a weird. The tech issues got insane during the bazaar earlier. We were like finishing up a run, and then my computer imploded. So a lot of things happened. You're here. Looking at the transfer vehicle's location. We'll head out once I get word. Juyun stops talking after that. An awkward silence settles between you. Try to talk to Juyun. Jiyun, are you still mad? No, there's no reason for me to be mad. Consider your response. Jiyun seems really upset. Is she expecting an apology from me? I apologize sincerely. Jiyun, I'm really, really sorry. I never wanted to hide my identity, especially from you. Huh? So why'd you keep this from me? It caused me trouble. You're an elite officer and a proxy operating in the shadows. What if the truth throws us apart or even made us enemies? No, I play by the rules and respect law and order, but I don't follow them blindly. I know the difference between right and wrong and would, of course, do what is just. But would you, before we had trust? If you consider me a friend, you should have more faith in me. You and I promise I'll never keep anything from you again. If I do, my brother's gonna have the worst luck ever. Even fortune keys will come up blank. No, I think I need a new graphics card. Because you don't have to go that far. Yes, I do. You're a very important friend to you, and they were very close friends. Your feelings matter a lot to me. I don't want to do this to I just want this to drive a wedge between us. Huh? Huh? At that moment, Jion's comms rings. A little flustered, she quickly picks it up and moves away to check her messages. Manager asked Officer Chen to locate the currently active transfer vehicles in the Giannis quarter. They're heading north. I believe Miyabi's on one of them. Need to move now and intercept them with a puppet set car. We can use the express lane. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. I meant Longbow. I meant that they obviously know we're proxies, but do they know we're specifically like the proxy? There are checkpoints everywhere, so I might not be able to bring along a regular citizen like you, manager. Take my bang boo. You can still stay in touch that way. I'll come in handy in emergencies. Understood. I'll head on now. As for our conversation just now, let's continue after we get Miyabi back. So true. Shortly later, near 14th Street, a pub set car hurls on the street, siren blaring.
臨時パトロールチームより主演班長へ聞こえますかどうぞ
はいこちら主演です
班長なんか声がかすれてるみたいです
What the hell was that? Proxy TM, yeah, exactly.
すみませんちょっと暑くて
What the hell?
車内が乾燥してて
Yeah, I mean, it might matter. It's just doubly interesting if like you know, they don't know. That's a reveal later too. My tea is done. Tonight's tea is mint. It's minty. It's mint tea. Your next turn with the DK Bongo controllers? If you can do it, absolutely. That's an insane
はい
flex.
調べたところヤヌスクで現在稼働中の護送車は8台うち1台の走行記録が班長のおっしゃった特徴と一致しました今位置を共有します
Based.
ありがとうチン治安官助かりました休憩を取ってください
I believe in you, Shinky.
はい主演班長も捜査の方お疲れ様ですあとお大事に臨時パトロールチームからは以上です
So the consensus of the gotcha hour. So for like what's the like the stream meta upcoming take five? Is that I don't want to cut into too much regular stream time with it. But if I'm doing any bonus stuff, I'm not gonna say nobody can complain, but like it's bonus. What are you gonna do? Complain? If you don't want to watch the gotcha gaming on the stream. So my personal schedule has improved since doing the stapling the gotcha stuff to the stream because I'm getting more main story progress done sooner and doing events sooner and it's also more content and all that's great. Exactly, Longbow, right? So my goal is to make sure we're not replacing too many regular streams with it. If we have an occasional like character release or main story release, I'll do like a night or so maybe, but that'll be 1 or 2 per game per 6 weeks, so that's not a big deal in terms of stream investment. But I do really enjoy doing these little main story chunks have been feeling really nice, I think. So that's my overall goal. Because my goal in general per the Katamari stream has been, I want to get to. I'm really enjoying doing more shorter games. Like playing Astrobot, that was like 5 streams. That was lovely. We had a great time with that. I love the game. It's done. We platinum trophied it. It's over. We're not going back unless we're speedrunning it, right? Like that's nice. That feels great. Not a 150-hour epic where we have to spend 3 months playing it. So it is nice. I do want to weave in a lot more of that in the near future.
よかったです雅の護送車とおぼしき情報が手に入りました
Yeah, I agree. Also, like if we have situations where like something like ends at like 9:30 instead of just going offline, I can just pivot earlier.
待ってくださいこの走行ルートを見る限りなぜか護送車
Wow,
は
shocking.
ブリンガーの演説
I'm
会場に
so
向かってい
I'm
るよ
so
うです
shocked and surprised.
まずいですねこの時間の道路はもう会場へ向かう市民で混雑しているはずですどうしましょう緊急走行かあるいはバイクで
もう時間がない会場はデッドエンドフォローのすぐ近くでしょならいっそショートカットしてフォローを突きろ
ですがフォローの中を運転するなんてとても危険ですもしかして徒歩で行くんですか
No,
そうだ
that's
としたらやはり時間が
Nah, Shinky, you gotta just roll with that. That's like incredibly high power level.
大丈夫早くて安心な交通手段を知って
No, that's like so based though. If there were a Yai Miko hoodie, I can understand it. Hello, Boots, welcome. But like even then, it's still high power level. The Kirby hoodie, that's like unimpeachable. You can't. What are you gonna say about the Kirby hoodie? Welcome over to the Twitch side, Boots.
すごいです
Oh shit! Whoa!
店長さんが電車を運転できるなんてこの線路で
This was a stage before. I forgot.
そうだシベさん宮城さんと仲良しなんだよね任せて私は詳しいから絶対デッドエンドフォローの外に出るよ
店長さんもご存知
エンペリアスが近づいてきた
星見家には長い継承の歴史があります私に任せてください列車の運行は妨げさせません初代うつろ狩りを輩出し都市に多大な貢献をしたほか歴代の当主たちの中にも同様に功績を残した者がいます彼らは皆世にも稀な武人
The history of the Hoshimi family.
代を追うごとに星見の名声を確固たるものにしてきましたところがある時期を境に星見家は武術を尊ばなくなり代わりに政治的な力によって都市運営に介入を始めたのです
お店にも宮城さんちでドキュメンタリーがあるからねインターネットじゃ星見家の強さには秘密があるって噂だけどまさかただの噂じゃなかったりする
Did you want to know the secret? Holy
多
shit.
くは知りませんが
Damn, okay. Moments later, to verify Zhu Yuan's theory, Bell stops the train in the safe zone, establishes a communication link with the outside world.
もしもし、こちらは治安局所属特務捜査班の主演治安官です。先ほどお電話を差し上げたのですが。分かってるよ、主演治安官。悪いんだけど、スロノスクからは返事がなくてね。
Putting the burn and nice and in Bernice. That's an insane amount of damage. I don't know if y'all saw the stats going around, but there were the first batch of deadly assault stats dropped, and I think due to mostly like sort of it was a little bit of a, they call it an oven because you oven the cold food out, the hot food eat the food. But that's okay. That's a good type of sentence. And Bernice was #1 on overall scores. I think because of the ownership rate of Miyabi primarily. But testament to Bernice hanging in there, doing a good job.
そうですか。何度もお騒がせしてしまって申し訳ありません。もし返事があれば、はい、じれったいですね。市政選挙のデリケートな時期ですから。 星見家の人だからといってすぐに宮部のお父さんを捕まえられるというわけでもなくて。
Are you close with Toshinhime, Jiyun?
主演さんって星見家と仲いいの？今の当主さんとも知り合いだったり？
Piper is kind of, yeah. She's just the best 4-star anomaly we have. The complicated part of the game right now, as far as the game meta goes, is going to change a lot next patch with Astra. Astra's going to be a pretty big deal as far as like new like high impact characters. Not the stat impact, like high impact on the meta. The complicated part right now is like of the top damage dealers, 4 of them, and frankly right now arguably the 4 best ones because of the lack of traditional damage support right now, and also the turbulence effects for deadly assault. It's like all anomaly all the way down right now, which means that like your highest value characters aside from your DPSs are Bernice, Piper, Seth, Lucy, maybe Sokaku. That's like literally it. Rina a little bit depending on if you're electric. Maybe though, I'm not even sure. That's it. Because they don't care about stun, so lighter doesn't work, and Chingy doesn't really work, and there's not that many characters yet. We've gotten so many DPSs, so like double anomalies like the thing. Yo, like the patch 1.0 Billy CN players were off the shits. I have seen some unreal Billy gameplay. The thing about ZZ that's funny is like the tier list doesn't really matter because you can outskill basically everything, except for the timer. But then you can outbuild the timer. Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that. No, Harumasa is not weak, but he's very technical. And harder, and people also didn't build him as much, but people who have him were running him, so it's like it's a really awkward position where like everybody has him, so like the random samples are getting people who like ran him without trying that hard just to fill a slot, but like Harumasa is difficult to play and difficult and needs a lot of work to build, and he doesn't have a lot of like super clear teammates yet. So like all of this together means that like he's not going to perform super great on average, but like people who are pushing him are doing really well. Like he's a really interesting and dynamic. He's like I think one of the most complicated characters to play, which is good. But like you gotta like learn how to play him to get good DPS. But like despite him being Dr. Ratio tier, like I believe he's competing with Shuyuan for DPS in like standard DPS stuff, which is that's an endorsement, especially with Chingy, right? So. He's mostly off field, which is great for his future usage too. But like it just all kind of awkward right now. The game's just so new, and the team building is so different. It's like it's a lot like, and I'm hoping this is not a sign of the future. A lot like 1.0 Star Rail, where it was like, here's a strong DPS, here's a strong DPS, here's a strong DPS, here's a strong DPS. And that's fine. But that does not lead to like the cohesive team gel. Miyabi and Yanagi combined, like that's like genuine team cohesion, right? So that is genuine team cohesion. That is a genuine synergy. We have real rotations. All they need is an off-field supporter. Sounds good, Shinky. And that team is like, it would be hard to think about ways to make that, you know, sort of more potent. You have a character who puts out like ungodly amounts of damage with her own unique mechanics that scale in like 7 different ways. A character who does a bunch of personal damage as well as rapidly charging the mechanics of the other character. The only thing would be like if you could have replacements for them depending on like elemental coverage, but like it's hard to imagine that ever, if Miyabi Yanagi's ever bad, the plot got lost somewhere or enemies came out that resist anomaly, like directly. So like it's hard to imagine because that's like such like a nice core. They might need a better supporter to make them to juice them up more, but like as far as like synergy goes, that's more synergy than most of the game has right now. Same deal, like Lighter is going to go Insano mode with Evelyn because she's a stun-based attacker who's fire, and Lighter has specific fire buffs. It's going to go nuts. The Evelyn should be good in general too. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, I do find watching the metas develop in this game very interesting. Like I think the Hoyo games are really interesting for having the weirdly unique design sense to make an end game mode that doesn't suck. Like it's hard, it's weird to say that, but like I've been playing Fake Grand Order since 2017, I think. And the game is like actively resisting this in ways that confuse me deeply. I've been playing Arknights for a long time. Arknights has good endgame modes that don't always come around or are like so sideways as to be their own thing, basically. This is the only game I've played that does not have PvP or PvE. God rest Regalia Lost. And ZZZ and Star Rail both have done a phenomenal job of curating their endgame content. Like I love the pace of like a 1 or 2 week rotation. Interesting, hard but not brutal endgame content. Makes you want to build your characters to use them in the endgame content. Like I love it. So I'm really enjoying like looking at the teams and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm really glad to see, especially Star Rail. Star Rails, I think, is like, you know, I'd love to do a little video about it at some point because like I do think it's such a niche topic though. Like I do think that it is such a phenomenal. I know we've been yapping for like 5 minutes. Sorry, a phenomenal decision in Star Rail to I want to. I did talk about that during the Katamari as well, which is to say, like, I want to. I can't really because I got the new job and everything, and it's just going to be complicated. But I would like to soon. We'll see if I can work out timing for it. But Star Rail Endgame is so clever because it solves this inherent problem in a lot of games where like only certain characters matter. Like a healer in Arknights has to be so fucking good to even think about mattering. Or have to be like a hybrid of some kind, right? Because you can't just, like, it's just not there. You literally can't have defensive characters in Fake Grand Order that matter at all. It just doesn't matter in the slightest. And Star Rail, for a minute there, it was like, wow, an AoE character, how original. This is such a fascinating, or not how original, but this is like, what a fascinating concept. They were useless. And they made a whole mode that is devoted to making AoE characters useful. The thing that drives me insane but from the community is that the community is still hellbent on saying like, oh, they're only good in PF. That is one of the 3 endgame modes. If they're good in PF, that means they're good in at least 1/3 of the endgame. If you're comparing them specifically to like an invested Acheron who can do good in all of the endgame modes, sure. But that's just Acheron. I don't know, I don't get it. I'm happy we're seeing specialization because that's how you make a roster building game work. Something that Fake Grand Order does understand. To make a roster building game work, you have to diversify the roster. You gotta make the characters have more niches. Otherwise, you end up with the people who can do it all. And then if you can do it all, then like there's no reason to roll again. Anyway. Yeah, I've heard Honkai Impact Endgame does get tough, and like it is aggressively encourages you just to keep going.
親しいとまではいきませんが、雅と同じ学校に通
Yeah,
っていた頃、
that's the other thing too.
家に何度か招かれた時、おじさまにはご挨拶をしたことがあります。新エリートきっての名家ですから、ご多忙なのも無理はありませんね。
Yeah, that's the other thing too. People are like, oh my god, the Star Rail power creep is so insane. You can still clear all the endgame with Daylight. Like, it's fine. And I still have my theory. Well, we'll see. 3.0 will be a big tell for if my theory about the way Star Rail power creep has been working is real or not. But the TLDR is Robin was the mistake, basically, for zero cycling at least, and in general. And then we have to try to course correct a little bit for Robin on the support side. And then aside from Robin, they've been course correcting away from like hyper carries who need no specific characters with them to focusing on entirely synergistic teams. And I think we're going to see how that pans out in the next patch cycle. So I'm curious to see how it goes.
敵の目的を推測する上で、雅から得ようとしているものが何なのかを知りたいんですが、思いつく方法は彼女の父親に尋ねることくらいでした。
Yeah, so like it's the type of thing where it's like I get concerns about power creep. But also games like this will always have some amount of power creep because they have to at least incidental power creep because you gotta have people want to roll for new characters. Yeah, no, for sure. Like releasing the break characters, and this is what I think. Why I think this is, overall a good move and design choice that is reflected in ZZZ, which is to say, like, they're releasing like batches of synergistic characters. Just like here, like ZZZ, we just closed up the anomaly era. If we don't get anomaly units for a while, it will not make the existing anomaly units any worse. And as long as whatever comes after this anomaly cycle is not better than the anomaly units, that's fine. We just don't need more of them right now. There are plenty. We have a good number of them. And Ether one would be cool, but like we can do that at some point later. So just that's the thing. Like, if we don't dip super hard into Break after Fugue into Star Rail, that's great. Break got 50 million tools and they're all fire and it's very nice. Yeah, exactly. Or something sort of sideways with Anomaly, right? So like I do think that this type of, I always refer to it as like Yu-Gi-Oh! Adjacent design, where you're building explicit archetypes where it's like, here you go. This is the archetype. You will play some amount of this, is effective for a roster building game. Yeah, Caesar, exactly. And Caesar could also be an in for future content. If they want to work on this tower content later, that would really encourage people to roll for defensive characters. Whereas right now, you really don't need defensive characters. Yeah, exactly. And like she does, she's like one of the best characters in the game right now, probably full stop. Like she's everything. She's got the whole 9 yards. She got stun. She's got the insane, 1,000 attack or whatever it is, right? Like it's crazy. She's super good. But like the defensive side of her is part of a utility that doesn't get used a lot. But that could be, that was one of the first takes from the, the tower stages was like, wow, hope you have Caesar. And yeah.
ただ、私の社交範囲ではせいぜい家までが限界ですから、スロノスクで上流階級が催しているパーティーなんて全くのお手上げです。彼らの警備については治安局の管轄外ですし。
Oh, not the turn-based is bad take, Shinky. No, it's good. It's good. Star Rail's super good. But I see you. I totally see you though. Herta, I'm excited for. Yeah, I mean, I haven't gone back to it since months ago. But no, I got you. An auto battle archetype. Hey, we'll see what happens with the robot idols. Maybe they'll have auto battle. Yeah, no, I got cooked in somewhere. I think it was somewhere on like floor 19, I think, and I was like, oh, this is hurting too much. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But that was when I was running. I think it was the Jane, Seth, Lucy team. So we've upgraded since then.
上流 竜階級に骨がある人ならひょっとしていけるかも。
I love this chapter so much because it does one of my favorite things in serialized fiction writing, which is running all of the factions into one spot. And this is so good. Like right now, like Perlman was with Belobog looking through the construction records because the sacrifice was in a Belobog construction related project. We have Juyu on here. We were working with, like this is, you know, the thing that like Narita, for example, who's the writer of Dorara and Bakano and Dead Man Does Play and Fate, Strange Fake. Coming out soon, guys. Better watch it. It's really good. Is super famous for, which is just doing this, like, you know, the crazy faction, you know, nonsense. Because we're calling right now, like on, yeah. Yep.
このような日にご連絡をいただけるとは想像だにしておりませんでした。
Like I hate to say it, but like you know, I hate to say it in the way that like I feel my like, you know, my like soy jack brain going like, oh my god, it's like on from ZZZ, but like the Smash Bros thing works on me every damn time. It's like, oh, these two characters are talking to each other and they haven't before. That's crazy. I love it. In fairness, permutations are good. This is one of the strengths of a work like this. If you can take an ensemble cast and create connections that weren't there before, that's one of the strengths of an ensemble cast.
ライカンさん、よかった、つながって。すっごく大事な要件でね、ちょっと助けてほしいの。ビクトリア火星って星見家にサービスを提供してたこととかない？
都市の建装と保安に多大な功績のある高名な部門のご一族でございますね。大変光栄なことに、私どもにもたびたびお声をかけていただいております。お得意様と言って差し支えないかと。
本当ですか？よかった。実は星見家の一族のことで知恵をお借りしたいのですが。
The most interesting man in the world, yeah. He has such a like aura that makes everybody in a 2 meter radius go doki doki, right? Like he's just the smoothest operator of all time.
それは一族をどう定義するか次第かと。よろしければ先に事のいきさつをお聞かせ願いますでしょうか。
Juyuan gives Lycon a quick rundown of the situation.
事情は承知いたしました。聞く限り道理にも義にも反してはいないように思われます。
No e-invoice here is rough.
が、お客様の機密保持の観点から含む規定に反するため申し訳ありませんが、私からお伝えすることはできかねます。
Very frustrated that Hoyo seems to just be like keeping completely quiet. I'm sure there's like NDAs involved, but like yeah, I'm gonna say like this, whatever is going on in the Hoyo EN, whatever the hell's going on, it's like I wish somebody would just say something.
それは理解できます。ですが、
それでもこの件によりふさわしい方をご紹介することであれば可能でございます。
He's so smooth.
少々お待ちください。リナ、しばらくホールを頼みます。
Lycon stops away from the call briefly and a few minutes later.
どなたかな？急ぎのようで私を探しているとライカン君から聞いたが。
What?
この声はまさか。
The Hoshimi household couldn't get a hold of him, but
おお、シュエンさんではないか。久しぶりだな。娘が世話になっている。
This is insane. His own household couldn't get a hold of him, but Lycon, he has Lycon on speed dial. Oh, you know, like my butler calling, I sleep. Lycon calling, I'll be there right away, sir.
お久しぶりです。宗一郎おじ様。突然お呼び立てしてしまい申し訳ありません。雅のことなんですが、彼女が何者かに狙われている可能性があります。こうしている今も危険にさらされているかも。
It's true, it's true. Like Lycon is the most extreme version of the babe, my parents aren't home. You could possibly, it's gotta be one of the strongest versions of that you could get. The car chase was so good. really fun. Like obviously all the animation is easy. It's like super fluid, super fun, just super, you know, movement heavy. But yeah, that was a killer. Shinky, I got you. Lycon's calling? Yeah. Yeah, on your way. No, because she's a void hunter. This is you have to preface this. Yes, exactly. She is the danger. You could count the number of things that exist in this world that are not inside Hollow Zero that could threaten Miyabi. You could physically count them. Yeah, precisely. It's a very small number of things. Yeah, she is the youngest, most recent Void Hunter. I did not know this was gonna. I was expecting like the super like cold and rigid family head kind of archetype. I love that he's like a super like braggadocious dad. He's like, Miyabi, she's the strongest out there. We're doing the whole ass Gojo scene right now. Yeah, I know I've said it before, Boots, but like I'm such a sucker for the this guy. I'm such a sucker for like when games like this nominate their special children. Like, you know, like obviously, like Acheron was, you know, Hoyo's special girl. It's her, but I'm such a sucker for it. Just like the Archons, like when I was playing Genshin, I was like, oh, it's so cool. These are the gods. It's like, yeah, I gotta have them. I don't know. A rule of cool works for me. It is the Red May effect. It's worked on Kiana for this whole time, across realities. But yeah, it's the like, you know, same reason why I think the Ultra Beast slaps so hard in Pokemon stuff and like, you know, the Paradox forms. It's like it's cool. It's rule of cool, baby. That's a giant dragon mouth guy. That's a you know what I mean? Yeah, Miyabi, Fox, I mean, they're both, Acheron and Miyabi are both, you know, descendants of Virgil, clearly. Yeah. Sumichiro actually rules. This is a very fun type of guy. The like, I'm like super gregarious and like silly dad, and then he like turned the heat on really fast though. Her katana is a Hoshimi family heirloom, passed on generation to generation. Yes. That's probably knowable information. The performance is so good. Holy shit. Gross flowers regatta, that's true.
に封じ込めたんです。
なんだと。ライカン君、市長殿に今夜は早めにお暇すると伝えてもらえるかね。そして君たち2人にはこれから極めて大事なことを伝える。誰にも絶対に口外してはならない。いいかね。もし星見家によからぬことを企んでいる悪党がいるとしたら、それは間違いなくあの刀を狙ったものだ。あの刀は星見の家に代々伝わる家宝だ。歴代当主の力の源であり、我らを最強たらしめたゆえんと言えよ。
Did bro get pulled away from the mic?
あれに封じられている力はある種の、そう、禁忌。星見の当主だけがそれを受け継ぐ資格があるが、継承には極めて危険な過程が伴う。
Also, I hate to say it, I love this shit. I like it. It's the Chuny streaking me. It's if you have enough setup, if you just like aren't spewing this out of nowhere, but if you have enough setup for this, oh yeah, I'm always here for this. Oh, duh, yeah, nice. I always think about the funny Triceratops from Mario World, too.
星見家が授かった本物の天才。必ずあの刀の鞘は必ず完全な状態を維持している必要がある。鞘が機能していない状態で娘が刀身に触れるようなことがあってはならない。
At that same time, an armored transport vehicle is heading toward the dead-end hall near Bringer's speech venue. Inside the vehicle, it's Sarah. I think it's so fucking funny that the villain of the series right now is named Sarah. It's just Sarah. Who's the villain of ZZZ? It's a girl named Sarah. Sarah what? No, just Sarah. Yeah. Notable figures in Honkai Impact 3rd include Otto, Kevin. It's driving me fucking insane that we're getting Kevin in Star Rail. I'm not calling this MF Finon. That is Kevin. Oh man. Oh. And don't get me wrong, I genuinely like Sarah a lot as a villain. She's super fun and like theatrical, and her design is insane. Her design is, in fairness, really just a path to nowhere design, but that's a lot of their designs are good. No shade. So hey, nice. It's so funny that his name is Kevin. I remember seeing like a Reddit thread a while back with like, you know, just some Kevin lore, and someone was like, how the hell is Kevin this strong? And they were going through some of the list of like, you know, what Kevin's whole deal is, and one of the numbers in the list was just 4. He's Kevin. Like, yep, Kevin, that's the guy. You just bombed, yeah, that's also fair, thank you. Yeah, that's fair.
お前たちごとき脅威にもならないからな。都主空間でもかしら。ああ、刀を使うまでもない。
Oh, the aura. The aura.
ま、私たちが格落ちなのは否めないわね。何せこれは星見の家に代々伝わる家宝だもの。
Serpent's ears. I'm all ears. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen Boots, but yeah, we're in for a hell of a Honkai Impact lore dump in Star Rail coming up.
極超級エーテリアス、希代の強者、旧文明が残した災い、そして新世代の邪悪。
Okay.
すべてを切り伏せしようと。
She knew the name.
ムービー。お前。
7代もの主を経て星見家を今の崇高とも言える地位にまで押し上げた。
A whole bunch of yo couch, thank you so much for the resub for 38 months. You've been around for a hell of a lot longer than that. Thanks so much for the resub. Welcome back to the diner. Enjoy your emotes. We got oh, what's her name? We got Part of Ellis in this trailer. We got Kevin. Shout out Kevin. A few others. Fun and a very surprise drop at the very end. Kevin's, of course, a surprise drop. There's a few others. There's a lot of others that are likely to be related to Honkai characters. Lots of theories flying around. We'll see in a few weeks once 3.0 drops.
実はこの刀のおかげなのよね。でも星見みやび、あなたは違う。星見家が授かった正真正銘の天才。剣に愛されし長寿。
From the outside looking in, it was like kind of insane that like APHO like dropped and then like they just like pivoted to part 2. And I was like, I thought they were doing a whole thing with that. R.I.P. John Honkai. It's still one of the funniest things of all time. For those who are not familiar, John Honkai is the when Honkai Impact did a sort of soft reboot and started the it's not really a soft reboot, but you know, they did a full new story arc, you know, reset the cast a little bit, all kinds of stuff. He's called protagonist, yeah. He is. You were given a choice as a lot of games, a male and female protagonist, because the protagonist prior to like your player character in Honkai Impact in Part 1 is faceless and just sort of you get talked to, as a lot of games are. You get to pick a character you run around as, and they don't think they ever fully explained. They just took away the male option. Yeah, he's just a guy. But your protagonist, they were just like, so, you know, John Honkai has been deleted from existence for some reason. It's so funny. Yeah, it's been chill, Cow. I've been having a good time. How about you? Hopefully you've been having a good one. Okay. See, this is why ZZZ's story has been really good so far. Everything has mattered. Everything has mattered. Dude, the fingerprint gloves. How did this happen?
まさか私の演説にあの星見みやび執行官が足を運んでくださるとは。市民の皆様、彼女に拍手を。わ
あ、みやびさんだ。すごい。
Honkai Impact also now has the incredible honor of giving a Honkai Star Rail character the ability to jump. Oh no. Oh no. Dizziness envelops her and everything around her blurs. Soon after, Hoshimi Miyabi opens her eyes weakly to find herself in the strange space she's never seen the likes of before. She is right in May. It's Bloodborne! Hell yeah. Actually, sorry, this is the that one Tekken map. Actually, it's that training stage from Devil May Cry 5. Yep, exactly. As he once did for the vacuous wrong. Grant us eyes. Grant us eyes. Oh, this goes so fucking hard. Holy shit. I'll not this guy. Are we? I think we're literally just in the Mangekyo Sharingan illusion world now. This guy needs to die immediately, if not sooner. They really cooked with this character, huh? Nineveh? They put us in the damn Tsukuyomi? That's the thing. People have been saying like, you can just like spam and she's invincible. It's not literally true. And like the harder the game gets, the more that's going to be the case, where you can't literally just spam. It is going to be timing based like Yanagi's is. And unlike Yanagi's Resident on demand, oh, that effect is sick! Exactly, yeah. Well, and also like the parry on like her spammable auto attack. The illusion counts monster switch for attack like a tidal wave. Miyabi relentlessly swings her blade, cutting down the ethereals, pushing herself to the brink of total exhaustion. Kill, kill! Countless voices invade Miyabi's mind, gnawing at her sanity. It feels as if swinging her blade without thinking is the only way to escape the torments. She's in the MF Water Temple Shadow Link dimension, is what I'm suspecting here. Whoa. Wait, this is where we fight that. Wait, this is where we meet the Aeons in Simulated Universe. Holy shit, we're doing like a walk and talk? What the hell? We're AAA now? Oh my god. Oh, this is so sick. Mickey Cage 3 moments, so true. Did somebody say the door to darkness? Yeah, right. May is definitely one of the highest tier break glass in case of lack of funds characters. That said, the character they teased at the end of that Starville trailer is up there with May, if not more so, at least in certain regions. They didn't need to sell me on Miyabi anymore. Oh shit. Whoa.
こうして母上に宿命を促したのか。
Wait, like capital S sacrifice or regular sacrifice?
家へと仕立て上げたのか。答えろ。上等だ。私のことを覚えているのだな。
You think Acheron's the best May?
お前たちは本当に継承の掟が正しいなどと
She's super
本当に思っているのか。
This is so sick. Okay. Interesting. I haven't gotten a ton of Honkai Impact May yet. I was playing. I've been like playing through the story slowly with a friend. And where am I at currently? Oh god, I forgot all the proper nouns. Fuck, because we were going into like the dimension where Welt went into. So I believe because May is beginning her her Joker arc, I believe. At this time? Yeah, the Sea, yeah. The Sea of Quanta, yeah. Gosh, I remember I was seeing, yeah, Bronya went to the Sea of Quanta. Yeah, yep. I think the real sign of desperation is if they ever release a May clone in ZZZ, despite having Miyabi already. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
お前たちが苦渋の決断を下したことは分かっている。
Yeah, I like Star Rail Bronya for sure, but the Honkai Impact Bronya is so good.
過去の犠牲はそれ以上の犠牲を食い止めるためのもの。だが
She's so real for this. So true. Break the cycle.
そんな血塗られた贈り物を継承するだけでは足りぬ。外界にはもう この掟を無視して力を盗み取る手段が存在している。お前たちがこの残酷な儀式に固執する意味は何だ？
True. Great point. Great point. Give me a second, actually, before we get into like cutscenes and battle territory, let me quickly go to the bathroom real quick. Real quick. Did I mention it was fast? So sorry. Thank you for the patience. Be right back with more tea. Yeah. I had to take care of some messages and got some logistics this weekend. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm alive, though. Outsiders are capable of bypassing the rules and taking your power. What's the point of clinging to this cruel ritual? That is genuinely an insanely good point. If it's not that, like, if all the rituals and sacrifices did not even bind it to the family, like, what the hell was the point of all this? Also, this plot reminds me a lot of a plot of a subplot in very not aggressive, not commonly watched anime of recent years, is Sengoku Yoko, which is pretty damn good actually. Not great, pretty good.
今の星見家が求めるような後継者ではない。おじいさまほどの器量もなければ、おばさまほど道理にも明るくない。
God, I love Miyabi so much.
父上の学識も、母上の聡明さも持ち合わせていない。
Oh, strawberry chocolate sounds sick, by the way. I love Miyabi. She's so good. As I've said this week, there's like so little. There's so few archetypes I like better than sword person who's kind of weird. Like I may not have great judgment, and I may be kind of not smart all the time, and
私には剣術がある。この一点だけにおいて、私は
This is her being serious, of course, right?
証明の天才だ。もしお前たちが私の命を聞き入れてくれるなら、この手で星見家の運命を書き換えてみせる。私の刃となれ。悪だけを断つために。
Hell yeah.
かつてお前たちに犠牲を強いた悪ともども、私が討ち取ってくれよ。お前たちに払われる犠牲は我が母上で終わりだ。
That goes so hard.
これよりは私の手でお前たちを誠の天下無双にしてやる。
Yes. Oh God, that's sick. What? Yes. Who was the first wielder? Before she can finish, the subdued foxfire bursts into fierce flames. Yep. blazing fox flare slowly peters out, and the illusions and voices fade too. Miyabi props herself up the best she can, not wanting to collapse. At this moment, a familiar voice rings out. Everybody's got the weak spots. Yes. Oh, Carol punches? She was immediately, of course, worried about the hurting the citizens. Oh, genius. I was hoping that was what happens. Oh, the cinema of the eyes, though. Oh, that's sick. Rocket gauntlets, that's awesome. Yes. Cinema.
私はもう少しで大きな過ちを犯すところだった。
We got so many greatest hits here. Cool sword character who's super weird personally. Ancient cursed blade passed down through the family. The blade has a personality that you have to try to interact with in some sort of demon bargain.
もし私の刀が親しき人を傷つけていたら罪なき人々を傷つけていたら
Miyabi's voice is weak as if recovering from a severe illness. Her furrowed brows finally relax as tears trickle down her face. The invincible void hunter sobs softly like an ordinary girl. Aww.
リン、緊急事態だ。対フォロー6課のみんなは講演会の場所に到着した。けれど会場は大混乱で、ブリンガーがこれに乗じて逃げようとしている。
In the latest update over the communicators, Ryuan holds Miyabi tightly and looks toward the proxy.
ミヤビは私に任せてください。彼女を一番近い医療拠点へ連れて行きます。行ってください、店長さん。黒幕を頼みました。絶対に彼を逃がさないで。
That's true. Oh, but it's over though. 60 polychrome. I did see a lot of very funny like doodle drawings of like, wait, how did Miyabi carry Belle out of the hollow? In the videos where the siblings are flustered. Action's gone, what's happening? Check the air logs. It's like a massive surge of active ether caused Eos's eternal module to malfunction. Consequence of blade? Maybe because Miss Miyabi's katana went out of control. It's happened before. Eos was exposed to a surge of ether at close range. Its eternal communication module might be damaged. It's a mess right now. I wonder how Miss Miyabi's doing. Worry not, manager. Jiyo sent a message saying she's taking the young lady from the Hoshimi family for treatment, so you can set your mind at ease and focus on dealing with the bringer. Where's he now? I haven't heard from section 6 yet. The moment a familiar petite figure rushes in. Oh, Proxy, you're not even section 6 actually asked me to contact you. Kaleda, what brings you here? Not long ago, someone from section 6 suddenly showed up with Perlman. They said we had key evidence of Bringer's involvement in the Vision Corporation case and asked us to watch over him for a while. That guy's up went to the document thoroughly and managed to compile the evidence of financial dealings between the Vision Corporation and Bringer. Never would have thought that Bringer's the one behind all this. Now he told us some of the evidence to a public security commissioner through a special channel. She's already leaving section 6 to go after Bringer. Wait, Miyabi and who? Zamo? How's section 6 doing? Left her only give me a designated communication channel. Proxy tries to get in touch with her. Okay. Nagi, can you hear me? Hello, Proxy. We're still at the speech venue. All thanks to Bellabog Industries for sending the evidence against Bringer to the commissioner. He immediately suspended Bringer and called him back to NEP's HQ for investigation. Yo. Seems like Bringer doesn't plan to hide anymore. His men deliberately caused chaos, even crashing into cars to make their escape. The crowd went into a panic and almost resulted in an accident. By the time we got there and brought things under control, we had already gotten away. Couldn't catch him. All he found at the scene was your bamboo. Oh no. We were just too slow. He didn't make it in time. Still, Perlman was giving us an important piece of intel about Bringer's whereabouts. Bringer might have gone to Port Elpis. A little cargo dock in the city outskirts swallowed up by the hollow. Perlman said Sarah and her people had been shipping tons of supplies to the Vision Corporation, including special etheric items. A dock in the hollow. Bell, do you remember the news broadcast Nicole made us watch this morning? It got footage at the edge of the city. Look, there's a hollow by the water. A cargo dock. But it probably really is near Port Elpis. It's an area with all sorts of perfect place for criminals to slip away unnoticed. But there's someone in our bureau who's pretty familiar with that area, so we may have a chance to reel in a big fish. Everything's coming together. Rest assured, everyone, leave this to me. I'll head to the port now and contact our undercover angler. This is insane. I can't get over how smooth this is. Got it. Work on fixing the HDD on our end. You can take AOC to the port. According to the data, the ether in that hollow is unstable, which could affect nearby communications. While we can operate remotely from the video store, I still feel a bit uneasy. Just to be safe, let's take the portable equipment and work near the port. We can also recalibrate AOS's connection module while we're at it. The port? Alright, reach out to Ben and update them on the situation here. Great. Make way to Port Elpis after we wrap things up here. This time, we won't let Bringer slip away again. The group arranges to meet at Port Elpis. After ensuring no one suspicious is nearby, Ching-Yi leaves the video store. Bell, Ching-Yi just messaged her informant has found Bringer. Looks like Perlman's intel was accurate. Bringer plans to use the hollow near Port Elpis to smuggle himself out of Yana's quarter. Got him. This time, we won't let him slip away again. I guess once we're ready, we can go find them at Port Elpis. The HDD is pretty much fixed, and the portable device is good to go. Head out as soon as you're ready. Wait a moment. Okay. Yes, we'll be doing that later, because it is too late, and I still have to do work tomorrow. I really thought it was going to, end here, which is fine that it's not. Like I said, I do have to go to bed at some point soon. But damn. This is so good. They even are, Jane felt like a side note, but they're even working Jane into this. Oh shit, it's nighttime. I can't wake up. Sorry to bother you. I don't have to oh, what's up? Oh, what kind of videotape? Done specific? Okay. I'll be waiting then. Ooh, okay. What was the invite? Oh, we have quality time. I need to do these at some point, but I don't make time for it. We'll do it at some point later. Surprise Surgeons of Terror was the inaugural speech interrupted by a surprise. This is the same delay event that always is. Oh, Jane Trust event. I'm sorry, I thought Jane was doing her thing in the main story right now. It's it's pretty messed up, isn't it? It's pretty messed up. It's a little messed up. I do hope this means she has some longevity as well. I do think she's in a good spot for it. She scales off of literally everything. Why did I do that? Alright, we didn't proc. Yeah, I will see what timing is like when Bernice comes back. I'm pretty committed to Astra and Evelyn. We'll see how I feel at Evelyn, but I'm very committed to Astra, probably committed to Evelyn. See, like Astra is one of those like ideal setups for me for gacha, where it's like character design I like, character seems fun as a character, gameplay is huge. She's like our first like pure support. No shot this goes badly. Don't want to call it too early, but yeah, her design's so good. It's tough. It's tough. It's a hell of a patch. 1.5. So I'm curious to see the drip for 1.6, but right now I'm like, I'm in. We got an idol character who seems like she has a fun personality. That's based. It's peak cinema. We have the idol character and her bodyguard. Like what's better than this? That didn't quite go correctly, but that's fine. Nope. We should probably roll it. Oh, I didn't mean to check the 6. Yep. We should probably roll it. Hello? Oh my god. Rip. Oh yeah. God, that goes so crazy. I will never get tired of that. I will never get tired of that. It's sore of me to evaluate impact stuff like this because, like, it's fine. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I forget what pieces we actually specifically need for Jane, but too far away. There we go. The fact that they have that insane lunge with the sword like being sheathed for the wipeout is so good. Nice. Yeah, I am currently working on I realized recently that like while like I never like stopped to like check what the actual raw number should be on Jane because I was like, yeah, Jane's just like sweeping like crazy. And then when she like, you know, was clearly doing worse than the Yanagi team, I was like, yeah, it's because of the W engine. No, Jane also doesn't have like super high stats. We actually get way higher stats on Yanagi and Miyagi as well, but they don't need it. So I would like to buff that up. Do a quick little, we'll just do a quick little one run of this. Yep. That's why I have this guy here. 242 is insane. I'm so bad at actually knowing what like benchmark stats are in a game like this. That's why I still like really looking into it. Yeah. Yeah. God. So good. So good. Okay. Well, we have more events to do too, but we've actually been keeping up on. We started it at least. Can you imagine? We actually started the event ahead of time. Can you imagine? I never start the event ahead of time. We're already a third through it. Gotta do this one. We also did start this one, but we gotta do this as well later. We get in the end or not? Oh yes. Clear. Wait, what? Oh, cool. I didn't realize when this. Huh? We did this like way a long time ago. What the hell? Huh. Oh, cool. We got the Shiyu S-rank thing. Yeah, it's extremely valid. I only did because of the recent thing where we've been actually playing the game on stream after the regular game, or after what our other game is. Speaking of story, we do actually, this means we have 3 weeks to do the Star Rail story. We did do the Star Rail event early this time, which is, have I ever done that? I don't know if I've literally ever done this before. I am so bad about procrastinating on events like this when they're long and they don't have time gates or other time pressure. I'm like, oh, I'll get around to it later. Oh shit, it's later. Me sowing, me reaping type shit. Controller? No. No controller. Mouse and keyboard. I'm low-key still kind of tilted about last night, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I do kind of want to spend 10 tickets on this. What if we hit? It wasn't that bad. It was just we had to go to double pity for Fugue after also having to do that for Sunday. It's not that bad. But having the double pity, it wasn't all the way, so it's fine. We'll do one. Just like, what if we hit? The nice thing about Hoyo games is it doesn't. No, you know what? While we're here. Okay. We took a random shot at it. Built the pity up by 20. That's fine by me. The fact that the pity works the way it does is so good. I don't think we're actually going to be rolling for Firefly E2 because of the double pity on Fugue, but I think we do. I think we do literally have room for it. But if I want to get anything other than the plans, I think it's smarter to not. Like, it just, I don't know. It's probably dramatically more sensible to go for Robin, for example. There's a character I do actually want. It's not just that she's insane. I really like Robin. The timing is just really bad. They remain bad. That said, Firefly E2 goes so insanely crazy that it is kind of a major temptation. Because just like Acheron are kind of locked in as they kind of forever we can use her eternally by the E2. The same is true of Firefly E2, I think. It's hard to imagine Firefly E2 not making her kind of a forever staple. But she's already so good, it's not like it matters. I don't know, we'll think about it. It's so insane. In fairness, like, the reason I'm trying to resist it is like it's mostly only critical for like running low cycle content, and like it just doesn't like. My Firefly team is already highly invested and very strong, and so it's like I've got E1 S1, I've got Lingshaw, I've got a pretty full squad here. So it's like, I don't know. It doesn't need. It's not like it needs the help. I just have a taste of power now. This is something I mentioned about it. It's a danger when you play a game like this. When you raise the ceiling, you can sometimes, if you're not careful, also raise the floor. Because you don't want to go back to the before times when you didn't have unlimited power. But yeah, like I said, like it's not like Acheron where, yeah, it's tough. It's not like Acheron where like having E2 completely enables a new style of team with her, which is what was the big appeal. Like you get to run whatever. Holy shit, that's crazy. There was a speed roll on that, but like what? It's just there's no shot. It has to be energy recharge rate. Like it has to be. There's no way. I mean, like I guess it could be something. I don't know. It has to be. I cannot see a world in which it has to be. It can be anything else, really. It could be. Maybe we should have rolled it for Rainbow or whatever. But whatever. And it's stuff like in terms of like mechanical too. Like everything else equal. Like if you're having trouble clearing with a character, and you have a character who's universal, who can do the same thing. It's like why even have the other character? Like it's probably better to roll for Firefly E2, more efficient than it is to try to build up an entire Herta squad from scratch. Because like I'm gonna have to get Herta, probably her light cone, ideally Jade or someone else who's gonna end up replacing Jade, or building up Serval with all that the Trailblaze power that'll take. On the other hand, I'm not a monster. I would like the Herta, so like that's what we're gonna do. But it would probably make more sense for me just to continue to invest in the Firefly team and just not to go crazy. But once you get started, then you do have a new team going. It's the Herta. What am I gonna do? Say no? She's the Herta. Also, I gotta have all the emanators. Like, come on, come on. Essel, you don't have the Shunsho generals. I know, but they're not strictly emanators. They have the divine weapons, so it's like close, but not exactly the same. It's fine. Sampo is probably an emanator, but he's not an emanator yet, so we'll wait for the 5-star Sampo, etc., etc. I also have Sampo. I would love to do some content with Fugue. It is also getting very late though, and I should probably head out. We're gonna try PF with Fugue yet. We should do that. Was she first half or second half? Can't remember. I heard Fugue. I don't think it was second half. Why is it always second half right now? Can I just like do it backwards? I don't want to have to do this just to see the. We can just do it with Firefly, whatever. Oh, damn it. Is there ever a world where we buff Ling Sha with Fugue? Oh my god. Pure fiction. That one was invented by a writer. We made it up. Something I do like is that, like, you know, on the one hand, it's like, oh my goodness, all the power creep in Star Rail. And it's like, yep, that's fair. On the other hand, the reason why there's power creep is because it's inherently difficult in a game like this to make people actually use defensive characters. Not this time. So it's like, and also they're not that interesting usually, like in terms of gameplay. So like you have two choices here. You could, you know, not power creep TM and release a bunch of people who are exactly the same as Gulucha but slightly different. Or you can make the teams more dynamic by having, you know, a like actual decision between more damage and survivability, which is good. I think that's a good thing. You have decisions to make. If Ling Sha and Venturine are actual assets offensively, or Huohuo is an actual energy battery, that makes them more compelling than always running 3 supports. That makes them actually interesting options. Yeah, also that would also be great. God damn. God damn. This PF is too easy. You know, everybody's saying that, but like, it's really funny. It goes down real smooth. Yeah, survival mode would be great. I would love to see the Star Rail games rotate weekly instead of bi-weekly, personally. But maybe I'm just crazy. ZZZ's doing it. I don't want to like more than a weekly, obviously, but you can clear these pretty quick. Exo Break is fascinating. I don't really know what to make of it. But it is fascinating. I love doing 1 million damage. Our Fugue stats are a little all over the place still. Oops, I messed up. That's okay though. You hate to see it. My defense debuffs. Do I have QPQ on? Firefly has too much, You know what? Firefly already does that. What if we give it to Ling Sha? What if we buff Ling Sha? What's my job? you implant fire weakness? Oh my god. What is my purpose? That's nuts, actually. That's crazy! Why didn't I try that earlier? What the fuck? Oh. That's not what I thought you were. Also, I love how because Ruan Mei is the only remaining non-fire member of the team. It's like bro thinks she's on the team. I don't know if that was actually correct or not, but sure. That's so funny. The rainbow prank, that's so messed up. That's actually insane. What the fuck? That's our healer, false. This is one of those things, right? Like, I genuinely don't know how to even think about a Firefly team that's not E1. It's such an insane difference. This girl doesn't spend skill points. Yeah, screw it. God. What is even the best play here? I think it's got to be this, right? Do we have? No, yeah, we do have ult buff up still. I'm not even sure that's right. Skullboy's never heard of her, so true. Oh, Fugue's so sick. Okay. Let's fire now. Let's fire now. Oh. Right. Yeah. That was almost 1,000,000 damage. I mean, we're in you know the surge and grit mode, but like what? What is happening? Yeah, I will say the true skill points never heard of her was when I got Sunday's Light Cone. That is the real, like, what the hell are you talking about situation for me, at least. Firefly for HMC, genuinely an option. People have been discussing this for a little bit now. There's like you can actually do this. It's like so funny. This like comedy Lingshot DPS thing you can do. It's not even that bad. Oh, damn shame. We're out of skill points, team. The other option, of course, is to swap Ling Sha with HMC. It's unfortunate that we had that they're the Firefly not breaking kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Oh. Just kidding. Firefly's breaking. But Remembrance MC is looking like they... It's for the best, I think, but they did get nerfed outside of, like, specifically Memo Sprite-based teams. It's absolutely nuts. Or Ice... yeah, outside of Memo Sprite-based teams, so... RMC's hilarious shenanigans are probably not going to work as well, but we'll find out. Patch is... The beta cycle isn't over yet, anyhow. Also, hey, Ruan Mei is a sustain, so you know how it goes. This is so funny. Putting like some true new meaning to the phrase harm assist. True and genuine harm assist for Star Rail. She takes so many damn actions. Look at that. Gepard was still hit by the Ruan Mei ult. That's so funny. Ruan Mei is so funny. I do love this team. It's so good. Firefly finally ends state. Oh no. This is the E0 S0 Ling Shot too. This is base Ling Shaw, as the kids say. Oh, we're running out of cycles? How did that happen? Damn it! My bad. See, the E2 Firefly would have come in clutch here. Yes, dude. These timings were actually kind of insane. Oh, what? Damn. 35 limit on 31 though. That's for sure. The record was 31. I want to try the other side now too, because we have another 40k the other side with the new team. Okay, so that is actually interesting because like our feeling for Fugue and MOC was like, yeah, she's fine, but that setup for that twist the team sideways for PF, that's really good. I mean, obviously Firefly too would be unbelievably cracked for PF as well. That's funny though. All right, I gotta go to bed, guys. It's been a pleasure. We have to do the side event at some point soon. We also have to do the actual story for the patch, which we literally just haven't done because I don't know. I'm really excited about it too. It's the Sunday stuff. It's time. I didn't even get spoiled. Thanks for being here, Boots. Great to see you over here on the first side as well. Good luck. And I will see you all. And if I don't see you this weekend, I may come by, of course, for some bonus streaming. And if not, I will see you Sunday. And I will hopefully be ready to start the Archipelago thing. The long story short, for those of you who are here for the preview, is I'm going to do a funny little idea, which is to say winter-themed Archipelago. So what this means is I'm going to be forcing important items on locations that are winter-themed. So I'm going to put a Banjo Tooie in it. We're going to put a bunch of items on the ice side of Hailfire Peaks. And just like mark those as priority locations to put important items in. I'm trying to think of what else would have an ice level. That one's for sure. We could put stuff in Ice Cavern. That's kind of annoying as hell. I don't want to go to Ice Cavern, but we could do it. I'll survive Ice Cavern. We do an OOT in the mix. What other games do I play? Celeste is like all snow level. No, that's not true. But that's not really going to be helpful. I'll think about it. I'll try to. I'm suddenly struck with a like. Wait, what other level? We could play Mario 64 and put a bunch of levels in Snowman Land and Cool Mountain. Yep, exactly. We could put some items. I mean, we could do Mario World, but I haven't played Mario World in Archipelago before. What else do I even play in Archipelago? I'll figure it out. Anyway, I think it'll be fun. It'll be a nice little cute Archipelago. It'll be kind of fast because we know where to go, more or less. And yeah, it'll be a good time. We could do. Is there a snow portion of Emerald? Not really. Interesting. If only we can get the Driftvale City theme going at some point. Anyway, thanks for being here, folks. I will see you all soon. Enjoy your weekends. Enjoy your post-Christmas chilling, and I'll see you soon. Until next time, enjoy yourselves. Get some rest.